Alright, we're back again with a how-to video. So if you have a 2006, or I think this goes for a lot of years on these newer vehicles. This specifically is a 2006 Toyota Tundra. This goes, as I say, for a lot of the Toyotas now, they have this basically where this is your maintenance light, and this is basically saying you need an oil change, or you've driven over 3,000 miles and you need an oil change. This is your maintenance reminder. It's not the same as a check engine. If you have a check engine light, that means something is tripping in the computer and you have another problem. But if you have this light, it's time for the oil change. So again, this goes for any newer model Toyota or any vehicle equipped with this light. This is basically a service light saying, yo, a time for the oil change. So I'm going to show you the steps to go over to basically do the oil change and then get this light off your dash, because there is a procedure you have to do to get this light off of your dash. Usually I like to do it after finish the oil change, but you know, you can't either do it before or after. But I think for this video I'm going to go ahead and just do it before. So over here you have this little dial right here, and what you basically want to do is put it on. You have, try to get a closer view. You have, as you can see, trip A and trip B. You want to put it on trip B, and basically once you do that, wait a minute, sorry, no, and these you actually, sorry about that, and these you actually want to put it on your odometer, right? So after you have it on your odometer, let me see if we can do this with one hand. Alright, now go back to the odometer. So what you want to do, see if we can position the camera. So once you put it on the odometer, well, it take two hands. So let me see if we can maneuver this thing and just wedge this phone right here. Voila. Come on, phone, stay away there. Stay away there, phone. Okay, yeah, you can stay right there, sir. Let's try that one more time. 1 second. So let me hold it down with this. So press that button or that dial, and you see those lines. That basically is clearing out the maintenance light, and that's how you do it on this model 2006. And as you can see, the maintenance required light is gone. So again, for your 2006 model Toyota Tundra, you put it on the odometer, you turn the key off, you hold this down, and then you turn your key to the on position. That means all like accessories, all the lights and everything on. You hold it down, you turn the key to the on position, and as you've seen earlier, the small dial flashes that just march across the screen. Once they're all across the screen, your maintenance light is gone. Okay, so now let's walk around to the front of the vehicle. Again, this is a 2006 Toyota Tundra, and to do an oil change, this is an oil cap. I always get the recommended oil, but if you have an older vehicle, or if it's a 2006 or anything older than 5 years or 10 years, this recommend a 5W30 weight oil, but I use 1030 because it's a little bit thicker, and as a car ages, you always want to go a little bit thicker so it can stay in all of the passages a little bit better than the thinner oil that might run through it easily. So here is your dipstick to check your oil level after you finish. Make sure you check it. Usually these vehicles take 6.5 quarts, so make sure you know after 6.5 quarts you check it, or you can check it at 6 just to be sure, but me always use 6.5 quarts. And like regular maintenance, whenever you do your oil changer, so you want to just look around the vehicle, make sure you don't see anything broken, no leak in front of your hoses. Make sure you check all of that. You want to also check your air filter that is located under this box. Make sure you want to check that. And then while we're here, headlights. If you ever have no headlight issues or you're wondering how to change your headlights, let me go ahead and show you how to do that. So basically, well, my setup is a little bit different since I have HIDs, but it's very simple. These are H3 setups, so these right here, you can just pull them apart. They have no clip or nothing like that, so they pull off easy. So to get to the bulb, you have this rubber piece right here covering the bulb for insulation and water protection. So you remove that, push that out the way, and then this clip right there, all you basically do is try to get a different angle. You push it down and pull up, and there goes the clip that releases, and then you can slide out the bulb and change it or update it, or if you want to put HIDs or anything like that. So that's how you do that. So to put it back in, you just grab it, push it up, and there's a little knob right there, that little plastic knob. You see that little groove where you want it to catch into, so you just apply pressure and clip it back in there, and that's how you do that. Alright, so back to the oil change. So remove your cap. First thing, I always like to put it at the edge of the engine, so you won't forget to put oil in it if you have bad memory or anything like that. You don't want to drive down the street and put no oil in your car. You see it. So first thing first, before we get underneath the car, as I said, I have a 1030 motor oil. Get it from Car Quest, nice look price, not too bad. You need 6.5 quarts, as I say. So the tools you're going to need for this job, unless you have some kind of monkey grip or something like that, this is a godsend. You just put it on the filter. Let me demonstrate that. So you just put it on the filter, and then you use a regular 3/8 ratchet, and then you just loosen that and you change that, and that's how you do that. Then I have two different ratchet sizes. The longer one is to remove, because sometimes it kind of tight and you need to remove it quick, so this gives you a little bit more leverage. And then you have the smaller one that you use to actually put back on the bolt when you're done. And the size you're going to need is a 14. Camera misbehaving, say, but basically this socket is a 14mm socket. So go underneath the vehicle. So usually on these vehicles there's a plate here, but me remove it since I do the oil change, so I make a video. So usually there's a plate here, but on the 2006 Tundras, your filter is located right above the front cross member at the front of the engine, and this going to be your oil filter. Then you go underneath behind the front cross member, and this bolt, that's a oil pan, and this is the bolt you're going to remove to drain the oil. So for this, as I say, you're going to need a 14 socket. You're going to need a good catch pan and a filter removal tool if you're not too strong, you understand. I go say me strong, so I'm not going to use a filter tool. I go use my hand, you understand, because man, I the Hulk. Stress, I wish. So for 2006, that's how you do your oil change. So make sure you have a lot of rag, make sure you have something down on the concrete, especially if you don't live in a no HOA, because them people that will come give you no problem. So to remove this, you basically want to go counterclockwise, or if Let's see if we can get one of the wrenches. So if you have a wrench like this that doesn't have half on, remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey, or if you have a reverse thread wrench, then it's the opposite, and hopefully you don't have one, because them something will mess your mind up or mess up your stuff. So if you have a wrench, that's where it should be to loosen about. So you put it on it and you loosen it just like that. Sometimes just get a quick pop and it will loosen it. So again, this is what the wrench will look like once you're loosening it. So go ahead, loosen it. As you can see, that's all it took for loosen it. So now it's loose. Now we're going to get the drain pan under here and drain the oil and fill it back up. So this is how you change your oil on a 2006 Toyota Tundra. And as you can see, we have some wet down here. The oil pan is leaking. That's another demon for another day, because this is sitting here. You have to jack up the motor for do the oil pan. So for right now, we just spray off with some brake cleaner and call it a day. You see me? Stressed. Alright, till next time. Boom.